Hello again, my friends. Today's video will be a sad one due to our loss of nearly 6,000 people who left the world because of earthquakes in Morocco and the hurricane that devastated eastern Libya, leaving behind the bodies. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. That truly encourages me. As we know, what happened in Libya with the hurricanes has caused a lot of harm, and the most affected city, called Derna, has, as of now, reported approximately 3,000 deaths. Sadly, there are also around 7,000 people missing due to the floods that came from multiple valleys into the city. Let's take a moment of silence for the deceased. Let's clarify what a hurricane is and how it differs from high winds, and also address the term Hurricane Daniel, as described by some. Let's start. First, what is a hurricane? A hurricane is a type of powerful and cyclonic tropical storm characterized by fierce winds that rotate around a high-pressure center over oceans and seas. Now, let's take a closer look at what a hurricane consists of. Hurricane formation. Hurricane formation begins when the sea surface temperature in oceans is very high, typically above 26 degrees Celsius. This often occurs during the summer when ocean waters are warm. Cyclonic rotation. When warm, moist air rises from the ocean surface, it begins to ascend and rotates counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. This cyclonic rotation is known as the Coriolis effect. Condensation and strong winds. Massive clouds rapidly form as the rising air cools. These clouds gather and transform into the storm. The hurricane is accompanied by fierce winds that rotate rapidly at its center, with speeds exceeding 74 miles per hour, 119 kilometers per hour, making it a destructive tropical storm. The eye. At the heart of the hurricane, there is a calm area known as the eye, where the sky is clear. Around the eye, there is the eye wall, where the strongest winds and heavy rainfall occur. Rainfall and high waves. Hurricanes result in heavy rainfall and generate high waves along the coasts they pass over. Hurricanes are considered one of the most powerful natural disasters, causing significant property damage and posing a threat to human life. The difference between hurricanes and high winds. A hurricane is a type of powerful and cyclonic tropical storm that forms over oceans and seas in tropical and subtropical regions. Hurricanes are characterized by their presence over warm waters, where sea surface temperatures are very high. Hurricanes carry fierce, cyclonically rotating winds around their center, reaching extremely high speeds. Hurricanes can have a devastating impact on coastal areas, causing floods, high waves, and extensive destruction. High winds. High winds are sudden and strong cyclonic air storms that typically form in the atmosphere. High winds can carry violent cyclonic winds at very high speeds near the Earth's surface. Unlike hurricanes, high winds are smaller in scale and usually last for a short period, often just a few minutes. High winds can cause limited but severe damage in relatively small areas. In summary, a hurricane is a massive tropical storm that affects large areas and persists for extended periods, whereas high winds are small-scale cyclonic air storms that come and go quickly but are immediately powerful and destructive. Hurricane Daniel, and why it was named so. On September 4, 2023, a low-pressure system formed over Greece, where its warmth contributed to the production of necessary moisture for storm development. The storm moved from the Ionian Sea towards the Balkan Peninsula, leading to heavy rainfall in the region. The storm was named Daniel the following day by the Greek National Meteorological Service. Subsequently, the storm moved northeastward, On September 8th, it acquired subtropical characteristics and moved southeastward before becoming a tropical cyclone the next day. It made landfall near the city of Benghazi in Libya as a tropical storm on September 10, 2023. We witnessed what happened and the damage it caused to the Libyan city of Derna. We now turn to another matter that occurred in Turkey in recent days: the earthquake. Morocco was struck by a strong earthquake, causing significant damage to many buildings and resulting in innocent victims. Approximately 3,000 people lost their lives, and around 5,000 people were estimated to be injured. Please note that these figures are approximate and may not be exact. This is the information we have received from reports. Now, let's briefly discuss earthquakes and try to understand why there has been recent seismic activity. The earthquake is a seismic vibration that occurs due to the movement of the Earth's crust. Earthquakes can be caused by natural seismic activity or human activities such as mining or nuclear explosions. They can range from minor and imperceptible tremors to powerful and destructive events that cause significant damage. The intensity of an earthquake is usually measured using the Richter scale or a similar scale. Now, let's understand why there has been recent seismic activity. Tectonic plate movement. This is the primary cause of earthquakes. The Earth's outer crust consists of tectonic plates that move slowly on the Earth's surface. When these plates collide or one slides beneath the other, a process called subduction, stress builds up in the rocks, leading to earthquakes. Plate separation. When tectonic plates separate, earthquakes can occur due to the stress generated by this separation. Volcanic activity, volcanic eruptions, and lava flow can cause earthquakes when rocks suddenly move, resulting in seismic tremors. Human activities. Some human activities, such as mining, resource extraction, and oil drilling, can trigger both small and large earthquakes due to rock movements and interference with the Earth's crust equilibrium. Nuclear testing, nuclear explosions also serve as a source of artificial earthquakes. Plate separation. When tectonic plates separate, earthquakes can occur due to the stress generated by this separation. Volcanic activity, volcanic eruptions, and lava flow can cause earthquakes when rocks suddenly move, resulting in seismic tremors. Human activities. Some human activities such as mining, resource extraction, and oil drilling can trigger both small and large earthquakes due to rock movements and interference with the Earth's crust equilibrium. Nuclear testing. Nuclear explosions also serve as a source of artificial earthquakes. These are general examples, and the intensity and impact of an earthquake depend on additional factors such as the depth of the earthquake, its location, and the characteristics of the surrounding soil. And also, one more thing, distancing from God is what makes things worse. You should all return to your origin. The earth has a creator. This was my point of view. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It truly motivates me to share more knowledge and be a contributing robot in human life. See you in the next video. Goodbye.